Let's put together a spooky porch for Halloween. I'm going to show you how I made this branch installation with the hanging bats, and I'm also going to show you how I made a glow-in-the-dark DIY skull garland to go above the door. To start out, I spray painted a bunch of leaf garlands and some leaves black, and then I got these bat signs from the dollar store, and I cut the bats off of the sign and spray painted that black. Like how this one has a golden effect still, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Kind of looks spooky still, so we're just gonna flip these over and spray paint the other side, and I'm gonna spray paint these black as well. So everything is just getting painted black today. We forged a branch from a large tree in the backyard and cut the branch off with a chainsaw, and I say we, but I mean hubby. Hubby did that part with the chainsaw on the branch. And once we figured out the placement of the branch, we used some zip ties to hold the branch in place, and we actually zip tied it to the wiring on the porch swing. And then I added a couple more branches just to give it a little bit more of a spooky effect. Okay, but hold on. Let's think about the kids and the trick-or-treating. Right about here, I got concerned that the branch was facing outward, and I didn't want any of the kiddos trick-or-treating to scratch their face or hurt their eye. So we did push that branch back, and we trimmed down the branch a little bit. We pushed the branch farther into that corner so nobody will get hurt as they're trick-or-treating. And then I hung the black garlands along the branches just to give it a fun, spooky, haunted effect. And I really liked just the look of the garlands on the branches instead of the leaf picks. So I just went with the black garlands, and then I used some fishing line and strung the fishing line through the hole of the top of the bat. And I hung it at various sizes, so that way it looks like the bats are flying in the wind. The next part of the Halloween installation on the front porch was a Halloween doorscape, and we did a DIY glow-in-the-dark skull garland. So the garland was actually a Christmas garland that I spray painted black, and then I took a skull and a kebab skewer, and I stuck the sharp part of the kebab skewer into the back of the skull to create a skull pick. To hang the skull picks, I used some zip ties, and I wrapped the zip tie around both the garland and the kebab skewer, and then I pulled it tight and trimmed the zip tie, and that is what is holding the skulls in place. As you can see here, I slide the kebab skewer skull pick down the garland, and I want to make sure that the kebab stick is behind the garland. I don't want the stick to show. And then I'm going to take the zip tie and wrap the zip tie around both the garland and the kebab stick. And you want to pull that all the way through. And here you can see the loop I'm about to create right there. And then you're going to zip tie it in place. So pull it all the way through, pull it tight, and then you can adjust the skull if you need to. And then you can trim that excess of the zip tie off with some scissors.